About 21 years ago, when God's servant, our father, was turning 50, 21 years, I was a much younger man. I'm still young. I'm still a youth. Am I not a youth? Come on, answer me. Am I not a youth? But just imagine how I was 21 years ago. So 21 years ago, I was awed by the life he lived. I admired it so much, and I took up on an exercise to go find out everything I could find about him. So I traveled to where he was born. I moved from Osogbo to Umaran to Kaduna to Ilorin, everywhere that he passed. And everybody I could meet, I was asking questions. How was he when he was a child? Tell me some of his secrets. What do you know about him? I met old people, I met you, everybody I could meet. 21 years ago, he was turning 50 then. I was out searching for the secret of the making of a giant. And amongst one of the most potent secrets I found was that very, very early, he began to dedicate his life to God and the interest of his kingdom. I met one of his childhood friends. And this man said to me those days when he comes visiting as a young man, and he stayed in his place, that while as young people they were having fun and feeling cool and that we have life ahead of us, let's have fun. He said he would just pick a book and pick his Bible and leave them. And go look for a small hill or an empty government school or empty classroom and sit there and he's studying and praying. And this man said, every time they were asking, what's your problem? Are you the only one that wants to succeed in life? Relax, we are young people. We have life ahead of us. Let's enjoy now. He said he would tell them, thank you. You can be enjoying. I'm dedicated. And he said one very striking statement, and that statement never left me. He said, if only I knew he was preparing for a future, I would have followed him. If only I knew. He said, if only I knew he was preparing for a future, I would have followed. And he said to me, he said, now, where do I start from? But I could not advise him. Because the person is not stopping, he's still moving. That's 21 years ago. Now imagine where he was 21 years and where he is now. So I began asking questions, and I discovered that among the secret for the making of the giant in our father is a dedicated life. And he began very young. And he made one statement. He said, one cannot be truly sold out to God in truth and not stand out in life. And I like us to take home that statement. You cannot be truly sold out to God. That's dedication. Your life cannot be truly sold out to God and you won't stand out in life. It's a matter of time. You will stand out. So while they are mocking you, leave them. While they are mocking you, God is molding you. While they are mocking you, God is packaging you. While they are mocking you, God is framing you. And while they are still mocking, the giant in you is rising. So just stay dedicated. You want to live a life of impact? Live a life of dedication. You want your life to be a life that will touch generations? Live a life of dedication. Only the truly dedicated end up distinguished in life. It's my prayer for every youth under the banner of this great family. May we all emerge as distinguished entities. I'm praying that the giant inside every one of us will finally come alive this time. I close again with this testimony of God's servant, our father. And he shared it with us this morning, I think, or recently. And he said, a time came in the church, at the beginning of the church. They needed some money to pay the rent. And they couldn't find it. And he called the leaders. And he said to them, if I had this money, God will not need to appeal to me. He said, but now understand this thing now. Now that we are all on the same level. Because a time is coming when some of us will take off in the air. And you begin to complain, saying we don't know what they are using. He said, let me tell you what I'm using now. Now he was simply telling the team what I've been using from the days of my youth. And I'm still using now. And I'll keep using till my time is up. He said, I'm sold out to God. I'm sold out to God. I'm sold out to God. I am truly dedicated. I'm not playing games. And whether he's flying in the air today, you can testify. Jump on your feet. How many of us want to reenact our covenant of dedication to God here? Can I see your hand? Do you want to reenact that covenant of dedication to God and the interest of his kingdom? Lift up your hands where you are. In 1 minute, speak to God for yourself. Lord, I rededicate my life to you and the advancement of your kingdom. Give me the grace to live a life truly dedicated to you. Lift up your voice. Everyone pray that prayer right now. Lord, I rededicate I'm not playing games. I rededicate my life to you and the advancement of your kingdom. I am sold out